Hey, how's it going? Here I am talking to you about some dating advice. So, this goes out to all you ladies who are out there on dating apps and trying to find the love of your life. I want to start off by telling you a few things that you should not do. First, on the first date, you should not have anything to drink. Yeah, it sounds crazy because, yeah, we're under the assumption that a drink makes us relax, loosens the inhibitions, but no, don't do it. Don't get caught up in the propaganda that you don't need that could possibly devalue you. Other thing is don't go to their place and don't bring them to your place. Not on the first date. Actually, not until after the third date. The other thing is that the third date. Yeah, don't put out until the third date or after that. Let them give you the opportunity to show you they value you. Because remember, you have to value yourself first, but you need to be valued. You need to be respected. You need to be treated with honesty. And in order for that to happen, you got to be honest with yourself. And you got to love yourself. Right? So these are the things that are important to do for yourself, right? And yes, sometimes they might not seem like a lot of fun, but you want to make sure that at all points throughout the whole meeting, the whole dating situation, you're thinking about yourself, you're thinking about your future, you're thinking about your mental health, right? You don't want your heart broken again, or if it's never been broken, you don't want it to be broken. So slow things down. I mean, these days that we live in, everything is a little crazy, but you gotta always value yourself. You have to love yourself first before anyone can love you. Because if you love yourself, right, then it radiates out and it attracts people to you who will love you, right? But if you're not putting out that love, then you're not gonna get that love, right? And there's a lot of abuse out there. There's a lot of emotional abuse, physical abuse, right? Intellectual abuse, right? Mental abuse. Yeah, you don't want to be in those categories. You don't want to be treated like that. You want to be treated as a precious woman. You want to be treated as someone that is beautiful, that is valuable, and that is priceless. But this all starts on the inside because everything happens from the inside out, right? Not the opposite. So make sure you're comfortable with yourself before you go meet someone else. And treat yourself with the utmost respect so that it projects out and people know, oh, well, okay, she's not the one to play games with. Let me treat her with respect. And wow, she's different from the rest. Oh yeah, I want to get to know her, right? Not that I just want to take her to bed and get my thrill off and be done with her, right? And move on to the next one. Because it happens, it's out there. Guys do that type of stuff all the time, right? They'll tell you things you want to hear. They'll make you feel like they're interested at the moment, or until they get you into bed, and then it's over, right? Then it starts fleeing. They start blowing you off. They stop answering text messages, and you know what happens from there, right? They basically vanish. So the thing is, let them work for you. You're valuable. You're not a piece of property. You're not a piece of merchandise, Yeah, let them work for you. Think of a woman who wants to buy a Gucci bag or a Prada bag, right? They think of that as high valuable stuff, right? So you got to think of yourself in the same fashion, that you're a high value, that men must work for you and that doesn't mean that they gotta be your slave or that they have to cater to you all your needs. No, what I'm saying with that is that they need to show you they care about the person you are, right? Not that they go overboard trying to please you, trying to impress you, because that doesn't last, right? The impressing and the trying to please, that wears out. Remember, feelings and emotions, they pass, right? If you're feeling something right now, it don't stay with you all day. In a few minutes, it'll be gone. That feeling will go away. That feeling will pass. So I'm not talking about guys like going out of their way to impress you, but rather them working to show you that they are serious about you, that they value you, they see you as an important person that they want to hold in their life. Yes, the cliche, yeah, they want to bring you home to meet mom. That kind of stuff, right? But again, it all goes back to you. You have to value yourself. You have to make sure that you love yourself. You have to make sure that these things come from inside you and people recognize them when they meet you. And I don't mean that you have to be a people pleaser. Please don't be a people pleaser. They never end up well, right? Just make sure that everything you do is of quality to your life. That anyone that comes into your life brings quality into your life. Because like they say, it's better to be alone than to be in bad company. And don't fall into the thing that, oh, I'm lonely because I'm single. No, being alone is a great and healthy thing. Doesn't mean that you're lonely because you're single. Loneliness is another stage, right? Loneliness can be part of being depressed. So you don't want to be lonely, right? And how do you get around being lonely? Well, you go out and do activities, gym, sports, recreation, hang out with the girlfriends, find other activities that you enjoy. Even if you go to the museum by yourself, you find things that you enjoy, and that takes away loneliness, right? So, but being alone is fine, and being single is fine, because it's better to be single than to be caught up in a relationship that is painful, that is costly, that is toxic, that is dangerous, that becomes abusive with time. Nobody has the right to abuse you. So don't fall a victim to that stuff. Don't put yourself there for it to happen, right? No one has any effect over you. You allow people to have effect over you. Perfect example is, I could say the funniest joke in the world, and you're not gonna laugh if you don't feel like laughing. And I could tell you the saddest story in the world, and you're not gonna cry if you don't feel like feeling sad, right? Or you don't feel like crying. So by those things, you're not giving me the power to affect how you feel. You're keeping control over how you feel. So you have the power to give it away or keep it. So don't give it away. Don't let people play with your feelings, your emotions, play with your mind, play with your heart, right? Don't do that. And yeah, there's more that I can tell you. So for now, just if you want to know more, if you want to hear more of what I got to say, obviously I have experience in those areas, right? Yeah, go to the description below, right? And reach out.